Good day, everyone. Welcome to our English class. Today, we are going to talk about the active and the passive voice of a sentence. Are you ready? Let's begin. Active voice is the normal form of the sentence. This is the usual pattern that we follow when making sentences, wherein the subject is the doer of the action and the object is the receiver of the action. The active voice usually follows the pattern subject or the doer plus verb or the action word plus object or the receiver of the action. First example, Luke is building a house. Our subject or the doer of the action is look, while the verb or the action word is building, and the object or the receiver is house. For our next example, Jonah ate the cake. Jonah is the subject or the doer of the action. Verb or the action word is ate, and the object or the receiver is cake. Lastly, I wrote a song. Our subject is I, the verb is wrote, and the object is song. So always remember, sentences in active voice follow the pattern subject or the doer plus verb or the action word plus the object or the receiver of the action. Next is the passive voice, wherein our subject now becomes the receiver of the action. It follows the pattern subject or the receiver plus be or the auxiliary verb plus past participle plus by and plus the doer of the action. Now let's examine these examples. The sentence in active voice is Noah bought a car, wherein the subject is Noah, the verb is bought, and the object is car. In passive voice, the car was bought by Noah, wherein our subject now or the receiver of the action is the car, plus the be verb was, the past participle bought, the preposition by, and the doer of the action who is Noah. Next we have Matthew read a book. The subject or the doer of the action is Matthew, the verb is read, and the object is book. Now in passive voice, a book was read by Matthew. Our subject or the receiver of the action is the book, plus the be verb was, plus past participle read, plus the preposition by, and Matthew who is the doer of the action. Lastly, my classmates saw the magician. The subject is my classmates, the verb is saw, and the object is the magician. In passive voice, the magician was seen by my classmates. The subject is the magician, the be verb is was, the past participle is seen, plus the preposition by, and the doer of the action is my classmates. Now that is all about the active and the passive voice. Are you ready for our activity? Let's try this. Get a piece of paper and help me answer the following questions. Read the following sentences in active voice and change them into passive voice. Are you ready? I know you can do this. Let's begin. Paul sings a nationalistic song. Change this into passive voice. Very good. A nationalistic song is sung by Paul. Number 2. David feeds the sheep. Correct! The sheep is fed by David. Number 3. Mary bakes delicious cookies. The correct answer: delicious cookies are baked by Mary. Number 4. Sarah played the harp. The correct answer: the harp was played by Sarah. For number 5, Reuben heard a loud noise. Correct! A loud noise was heard by Reuben. Congratulations! I hope you've learned from our lesson for today. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you again. This is your Maestra Mela at your service.